Moon Circus. But she changed it to Sherry Moon, and then after her and Rob got married in 2002 on Halloween, she changed it to Sherry Moon Zombie. But most of the stuff that she does, she still just goes by Sherry Moon. But I didn't know that she was as multifaceted and talented as she is. But not only does she act, but she models, she dances, and she's a fashion designer. So she's multi-talented. And from what I understand, costume design and stuff for most of the movies she did. So that's pretty impressive. But she's actually getting ready to have her birthday. Brooke, can you guess how old she is? Or going to be?
She's probably really young.
Yes. Her birthday's the 26th of September, so, only 2 days away.
Dang.
She's going to be 46.
Oh, well, I was thinking younger than that. I was thinking more like
She's
maybe late 30s.
old and well for her age.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to look that good at that age.
Right? I'm the same way. So, she also was in Grindhouse, where she did a little bit of werewolf stuff. And then, believe it or not, she appeared in Californication and CSI Miami. She had guest appearances on. So, not only is she known for being married to one of the most influential and creative men in the music industry and also the movie industry, but, in her own right, she's very famous and very successful and worth a whole heck of a lot of money. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does look really good, Ike. No lie. She's beautiful.
She is. She is gorgeous. I absolutely.
The one thing that gets me though is the laugh.
Oh, yeah. Her laugh is kind of like wow.
Right.
But she does it. So well.
Uh-huh. And it's creepy.
It's perfect. Well, look who she's married to. What could you ask for?
Yes, and they have the perfect relationship. Like, it is almost sickening because she goes on tour with them, and he's notorious for doing like all fest and stuff, and they just. I agree, Des. We need to campaign to get her to be a guest on the show. I agree. Can you imagine if we had Chris and Sherry on the show at the same time? He could do his creepy voice, and she could do her creepy laugh.
Do you know how perfect that would be?
Mm-hmm.
And she's another one of my top fives. I go. I'd probably lose my cool with her. I'd be like, I love you. You're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's something. I love her. She's just so wonderful. But is there anything else?
Sorry, thanks for the idea. Maybe so one of us can try to contact a publicist for the zombie family and see if we can just get them all on.
Oh, don't do that to me. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be sitting there just my mouth on the floor, my eyes bugging out.
Don't worry, Brooke, I got you.
I knew I could count on you.
I'll maintain my composure for you.
I'm sorry? I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said I'll maintain my composure.
Well, somebody's going to have to.
How can I just tell you how much I missed the banter? I can't wait to be back on with you Monday night because it's the same way, so.
Well, we've missed you. I know we've all missed you. So it's great to have you back with us.
Well, like I said, one thing after another is a roller coaster in my life right now. But hopefully it starts to just be one straight track.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. Well, is there anything else you want to say about the wonderful Sherry Moon?
No, man, I'm completely envious of her, and if I could grow up to be like her, I'll be all right with that. Because, I'm only 21, so I have 25 years to go to be cool like her. So.
You're exactly correct.
Mm-hmm.
But is that, tongue-tied, so is that all you got for girls?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Like I said, I could go on and on and on because her bio is huge, but I think that the most important aspect of
exactly. And see, here's, because I'm going to do is the other half of her, which is Rob Zombie. And his bio is as long as my arm, probably and my leg too. Yeah. This man. He was born January 12th, 1965, and his birth name is Robert Cummings. Wait. Oh my. Oh my goodness, girl. So, excuse me. Pardon me. I think so. And he was born in Massachusetts. So, and I think that's one of the most beautiful. I've never been there, but I think that's like one of the most beautiful states you'll ever see.
Well, see, it's funny you say that because I forgot to tell you that Sherry was actually born in California, but she spent most of her time, like, she grew up in Connecticut. So, I'm thinking that's probably, they met in that general New England area because they say that she spent most of her time there, so.
Huh. Well,
yeah.
I mean, right?
And, the backstory on Lords of Salem and stuff, they actually went to Salem Mist and did a whole bunch of witchy stuff, and so.
Perfect place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Nikki did earlier, he's married to Sherry Moon. They got married on Halloween 2002, and they're still together, which is even awesome.
Yeah, because they have a pretty public relationship, and really, the Hollywood public relationships are the ones that you see not last. So.
Exactly. And of course, a lot of people know him from his music before he started movies, and yes, his band was White Zombie, and it was named after a classic horror film, a 1932 movie called White Zombie. That's how he came up with the movie. Good Lord, that's how he came up with the band name is White Zombie. So that's where he really got his, stardom was with music, and I love his music.
Thank you.
I really do. And you touched on a lot of the movies that he has done that Sherry is part of. The Halloween, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. Excuse me, the Lords of Salem, tongue-tied. And he lent his voice to the superhero movie Guardians of the Galaxy. That I did not know. I did not know that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking up characters from the movie, and I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, and see, I did not know that. And I'm over here, I've seen the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just trying to remember which character he used. Or if they used his voice on, I'm sorry. And because I'm like, hey? On our Bible, it has, like trademarks. What's one of his trademarks, girl?
I don't know.
His dreadlocks. His dreadlocks. Yeah.
You posed a question like that, you got me off guard.
Okay.
I know. What's one of his trademarks?
Okay, what's another one of his trademarks?
What are you talking about?
Oh, for the love of Pete. Like, what's he known for? His dreadlocks, his beard, his tattoos.
Oh, yeah, his hair, his beard. Oh, you're talking about that kind of stuff. Okay.
Well,
the way he dresses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He loves horror movies, but he likes the 70s, the later version of horror movies, not the most recent. Excuse me. This I think we all know is that he directs all of his music videos. I think we all kind of knew that. He owns the Zombie A Go-Go record label. This is funny. Now, this is really funny. He has a pair of boots that he's been wearing for over 20 years.
Oliver for over 20 years.
He has a pair of boots that he's been wearing for over 20 years.
Are they Doc Martens?
It doesn't say. He's friends with the metal legend Ozzy, which we kind of knew that. He's close friends with his hero Alice Cooper. He's also good friends with Elvira. He's an avid fan of the Munsters. I remember that show. Do you remember watching that show? Mm-hmm. Yes. Grandpa was my favorite. You're right. Grandpa was my favorite. I don't know why, but oh, and him and his wife Sherry own a black pug named Dracula. Works for me, right? Well, I'm okay with that.
I am too. Did you see what I posted in the chat on Spreaker? I said Rob Zombie for friends.
Yes, I saw that. I agree, but like you said with Sherry, I mean, his bio is long. It is long, long, long. I wasn't gonna be able to write everything down what I wanted to say, so I kept up my Bible and just kind of skimmed through it. But yeah, I thought it was funny, that he owns a pair of boots that he's been wearing for over 20 years. I thought that was great. I mean, if it's not broken, why not, right?
Exactly. Well, I'm typing this in the chat right now, that Zombie was one of the first metal concerts that I went to, and I was slightly under the influence, and we're a family-friendly show, so I'm only going to say slightly, but I got completely freaked out because he had these huge, ginormous skulls on both sides of the stage, and I wanted to run, but ended up having probably one of the best times I've ever had at a concert, but slightly under the influence.
He was born in 1965. Don't ask me to do math. I'm not that great at it. He was born in 65.
If she's going to be 40, what did I say, 46?
Yes.
He's 51.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't ask.
He's going to be 51.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't ask me to do math. That was never my strong point. It was math. I'm sorry, he was born in 65, so there you go. Brain fart going on here.
I'm laughing at you because math is not your strong suit. However, once again, I got you. So.
Yeah, once again, my sidekick, took care of me like she's, that she's good at. But all right, that is the bio for Mr. Rob Zombie, the wonderful, the awesome, the genius. That's why I call him the genius. But
amazing.
And doesn't he think way outside the box?
Yeah, completely outside the box. Assuming that when he was younger, that he was one of those kids who wouldn't color inside the lines. So, anybody that colors outside the lines is cool in my book.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But, all right.
I see 51 is very young. Yes. Not as young as you are being 24. So.
Yeah. I mean, you're really young there, Ike. But all right, we are going.
What song are you playing now?
Okay. Well, I was getting. Dang, woman.
I'm all excited. I can't contain myself.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to play another Rob Zombie song called Dragula. It's another one of his great songs that he had. My 90s, my high school years, that's what I listened to.
Hey, could you not say that because we're 21?
Okay, my bad. Let's say my elementary days. Is that better? All right, you're listening to Scream Theater Live with Brooke and Nikki, and we'll be. Yeah, she has a lot of energy, guys. So, oh gosh, help. So we will be right back.